Okay, so the goal now is to take a polar equation and turn it into a rectangular. Basically means we need to get the r and the theta into x's and y's. So I put over here a few key pieces that will help. You also have two approaches that you can take. You can either square both sides of the equation, or you could go through and you can multiply both sides by r. For this one and a lot of them, I think it's a little bit easier and it makes more sense so that we can use these three pieces by multiplying by r. So multiply the left side, we get r squared. Right side, we get 6 cosine of theta times r. And then this is the hardest part, is just remembering or recognizing that we have an r squared, which is the same thing as x squared plus y squared. So that now has taken this r and turned it into x's and y's. It's also important to recognize that cosine of theta times r is the same thing as r cosine of theta. So this 6 is going to stay. There's nothing we need to do to get rid of the 6. But cosine of theta times r I'm going to replace with x. So at this point, we have gotten everything into x's and y's. The next step is to turn it into standard form. Basically, it just means to complete the square. So at this step, we're starting to think about the conics that we just finished up with. So we'll subtract 6x. So we get x squared minus 6x plus something. Combine your y's. Well, there's only one y. So we're going to take half of b, which is negative 3, square it, which is 9, add it to both sides. And then when we factor, it's whatever half of b was, equals 9. This would be your standard form equation, and it's a whole lot easier to tell right here that it's going to be a circle with a center at 3, 0 and a radius of 3.